darken the theme because it's just a bit bright for me. And so I found a different version, and I'm just going to drag and drop it onto here. Remember, we have a max upload file size of 1 GB. So the file I'm going to use today is in here. And it's 443 megabytes. This one might work, might not. Let's try it. Just drop it in. We can minimize that. We can come back here. We can do that. Now there are some other options. You can use a small program called WPress Extractor, and you can get that from GitHub. And you basically uncompress the files in a way that will make them HTML, that you can upload a static version, or you can edit it more, whatever you choose to do. But it does something in the compression when it's expanding that makes it work pretty good for your web bootstrap version of your site. You can use like WinSAP or SFTP services. You can use a file client of your choice to get HTML websites up into the WordPress. Ooh, 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 ooh. I'm in a funny mood. Going to Chicago tomorrow. Going to Chicago tomorrow. And this is a 32 GB RAM old desktop that still works pretty good, and it's pretty fast actually. So this could be a lot slower, but maybe you guys are accustomed to super high speeds that exceed the imaginary top brigade, the domain above your head in the sky. Okay, we'll see. So it checks up compatibility, and then you will proceed, and it's going to overwrite everything, but it's a fresh install, so there's really nothing to overwrite. But the default placeholder setup, we are hoping for a successful import. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, success? No, that can't be true. Okay. Okay, so you have to save the permalinks twice. And And you can do that with a new window, but watch very carefully the transition of how you get back into the site, because remember that the WP config file is from a previous installation, so the credentials are not going to be the same. You won't be able to log in the same with unless you have those credentials saved and you know exactly what they are, but they will change. So we're going to open up the permalinks, and then it requires an update database, because this is actually file was from 2023. That's how old the backup is. Okay, so then it brings you to the login now, because we are using a shared hosting solution, which is not suggested. Actually, this video does not recommend shared hosting. We recommend VPS hosting, cloud, VPS cloud services, and things like that. Really consider going that route, because the shared hosting can be cumbersome, and it's worth it to go branch out to infinity where you can reach the sky. So let's get there. Okay, so now we're here. And because it's a shared hosting, by default it lets you to log right into the panel, even if those accounts are not matching up with the database. I don't know how they do their magic. I'm sure it's some form of PHP. Okay. So there we are. We are logged into it. Our domain is connected correctly to the correct name servers, because we're actually pointing. No, we're not pointing to this one. Yes, we are. No, we're not. It's just connected from our registrar correctly. Don't let me confuse you with my craziness. I sometimes meander on and on and on, but that's why you return. 'Cause you love me like I love you too. Boop, boop. Okay, so remember the permalinks. First thing to do, permalinks, and save changes, and permalinks again, save changes. Okay, it can impact your SEO and visibility, but it is what it is. The site has not been up for a while, but we're trying to revive it. I mean, I'm sure you've been in a situation where you've had a passion for something that you worked so hard for, and then to see it disappear to thin air, but you were trying to recapture it, relive it, however you do it, however you choose to think about it or approach it. You want to know that it's important to you, so you want to strive for success, and you want to take your time. So now we have to look at the plugins, and there will be all these that have to be updated and that are off. So first we will update. And I should probably start at the top. We'll update now. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's update it. It's because it updated to the most recent version of WP migration all-in-one. Elementor. We use Elementor, WP all-in-one migration 6.7. It updated to the latest, whatever that may be. We use the header and footer plugin for them. We use the site editor mixed with both the editor and the default editor. Update now. Happy Elementor. Lightspeed cache is not activated because we are using, I believe, WP. But we can activate it because I don't see it's active or caching plugin. Yes, okay, it is there. Yes, here it is. Um, we'll just leave it there and we won't activate light speed on, we don't have to, even though a lot of people prefer light speed, but I'm just going to leave it as it was set up before to try for compatibility reasons more so than aesthetics. Update. This is kind of a hard process, but it's worth it if it ends up. And then we want to go to our themes and see this custom theme. Which we need to update. Okay. Okay. So we're going to try some experimental features to boost your site. Breakpoints, container, nested elements, optimized markup, default to active. Let's try it. Let's try the optimized markup. Just try it. There's some other ones, but I don't want to spend too much time on that. I'm trying to get these plugins loaded, okay? So we have a bunch of things that are not activated that can need to be deleted. Let's see. Let's just go to. Oh, this is not it. This is not the site. Oh my god, no. No. My god, this is not the site. Sorry, guys. This is for totally something different. Why is it called technews.com? Oh my gosh. So, we will do this. We're going to go to our plugins.